We're going to analyze some Social Security strategies when considering to retire early. So stay tuned for the full episode. Thank you for watching. This is Richard with Wisdom Investor. One of the biggest questions out there is, when should I retire? Should I retire early or should I wait and retire later? We're going to take a look at 3 calculations if a person was to retire at 62 or 67, which is full retirement age. We're going to analyze what would be the best strategy here. Let's take a look at this chart here. Now, I know many of you are familiar with this chart. If a person is born after May 1st of 1960, their full retirement age is 67. In this example, if a person retired at age 67, their benefit is $1,000 per month. If they retired early at 62, it would be $700 per month. If they waited till age 70, their benefit would be $1,240. Now we're going to do 2 other examples besides this one. Keep in mind, if a person, their health is not good, maybe they're just tired, they can't work any longer, it might be better to go ahead and retire. Or maybe if they retired early, they wouldn't have the income to pay for their expenses, then they want to wait. Now, one reason not to retire early is if you think Social Security is going to go broke. That's not going to happen. So for this example, we're going to use the Social Security Breakeven Calculator here. We got this from BroadridgeAdvisor.com. Let's take a look at this calculation. This first line here is they're earning $700 per month, taking their Social Security early. The second line here is the person who's going to wait until 67. They're going to be earning $300 more per month. It's going to take them till age 76 3/4, which will be approximately 10 years, maybe 11 years, to catch up with the total amount that the $700 per month would have earned. So as a strategy here, if a person felt like they were going to live longer, they would be earning $300 per month around age 77 or 78. And if they continue to live longer, they would actually earn more benefits. We're going to take a look at a second example here if we decide to retire early on our Social Security. Let's take a look at another graph here first. This is U.S. life expectancy by state. The darker the state, the longer the life expectancy, the lighter the shorter life expectancy. We do have some interesting information. In the southeast here, the life expectancy is less. We have a higher life expectancy in New York, Minnesota, Washington, and California, and Florida. Colorado also makes the list. Let's take a look at our next example here. Before we do our calculation here, let's talk about a strategy here. If you're thinking about retiring early, your most important number you're going to need to know is your expenses. You got to sit down and look at all of your expenses. And then you take a look at how much you're going to earn from Social Security. Ideally, that's not the largest part of where your income is coming from. Hopefully, you've been able to put aside some additional savings to cover your expenses along with the benefit of the Social Security. Let's take a look at our calculations here. If we decided to retire at full retirement age 67, our benefit is $2,266 per month. It's going to take to about age 77 to accumulate the same amount of money that you would have earned if you took the benefit of $1,555 at age 62. So if you have enough savings plus your Social Security benefit and that covers your expenses, then it's a great idea, I think, to go ahead and retire early. Okay, we've looked at 2 different strategies. Let's look at our third strategy. Keep in mind here, average Social Security cost of living increase per year is 1.5%. That's on the average over the last 20 years. I did not calculate that into this, but that can help grow your Social Security benefit over time. Let's talk about our third strategy. And this is not filing for Social Security until age 70. If a person has a large 401k balance, they retire from their work, they have a large amount of money in their 401k, what might be a good strategy for you is to take money out of that 401k and let your Social Security build up. This way you can reduce the amount of your RMD, or your required minimum distributions. You have to take out your required minimum distributions around the age of approximately 70 to 71. Here's our results here. As we said, if we waited until we received our maximum benefit, age 70, we would be taking out $3,110 per month. We would have a break even of approximately 79 years old. At that time, we would have earned the same amount of money had we taken it at 67 or 62. So after age 79, you would be generating about $400 to $500 per month more by waiting till age 70. Keep in mind, everybody's Social Security benefit is going to be a little bit different. It's based on your own best 35-year work history. If you're married, your work history is separate from your spouse's work history. So we looked at filing for Social Security early at 62. We also looked at filing for Social Security at your full retirement age, and then also filing for Social Security after you've reached your maximum benefit. If you have any questions, leave a comment. Stay tuned for our next update.